We are going camping today.
Oh my god, I'm so sweaty.
I'm gonna start the day with meal prep because if I don't prep meal, that I have to buy some sweets and very unhealthy food there. I just went to the mercado, my favorite place in Latin America. Got some vegetables, some fruit, some papaya for $1. So.
¿Y eso $2?
2 horas.
No, 2 horas.
2 horas.
Ah, ok, 50.
50.
I'm excited to cook in this infierno of 39 degrees. This guest house has two types of rooms, one with AC and one without. I chose the one with the fan because I'm coming from the mountains and I forgot what it means to be really hot. When I arrived here, it was pretty late, and in 1 hour I realized I needed AC, and I texted them to change my rooms, but they were already asleep, so I had to struggle and boil in my room. Mango, salad, papaya, any lemon, cilantro, pasta.
I absolutely love pasta with simple garlic and oil. Honestly, I prefer it over pasta with tomato sauce or pesto.
I've been looking for an oil for 15 minutes. I thought they didn't have any, but this is olive oil. Different packaging. This is confusing, okay?
I've been eating a lot of processed street food the last couple of days, and my body is craving some fruits. It's crazy how the food industry and its guidelines are giving us the numbers and portions of nutrients we need to eat. Oops. 77 grams of protein, 28 grams of fiber, 312 grams of carbs, blah blah blah, 33% of your body weight, blah blah blah, 27% of your heights, whatever. If we just listen to our bodies and our cravings, we would figure out exactly what to eat, I believe. I wish we were told how to listen to the signs our body sends us instead of being told which product to buy.
Packing time. I don't need this. No. No, no. Yes. No. No.
This ride was the bumpiest ride of my entire life. Driver did tell us in the beginning that we had to stay away from these windows or whatever they're called, but we did not take it seriously. 15 minutes into the ride, I got hit by a tree branch and leaves on my face, very close to my eye. Honestly, I was pretty scared for a second, and this fun, adventurous ride turned into a big worry, but more about it later. There's something about setting up a tent by myself. I feel very empowered, no matter how silly that sounds.
¿De dónde es?
Del país Georgia.
No, es Georgia el país.
Sí, está entre Europa y Asia.
¿Y ustedes? De Honduras.
De Honduras. Ah, sí, vi su placa de carro.
¿Y andan ¿cómo se llama? ¿Boda?
Sí.
People come up here to enjoy the view for a little while, maybe take some pictures and have a food in the little cafe here, but few of us decided to camp out here primarily to enjoy the sunrise. I met one family from El Salvador and a guy from Honduras.
Everybody's so surprised I'm traveling solo.
They could not really understand why would a girl sleep in a tent all by herself. A guy, well, yeah, that's normal, that's understandable.
I rented this from a guest house.
You know, when I backpack, I mostly meet other backpackers, and within us, there's no question about why we travel. It's situations like this when I have to explain why I'm so far away from home, sleeping in a plastic home. And the answer is not complicated. I'm not going to analyze it at all. It's because I want to and because I can. That's it.
Apparently all the power they use here is solar and all the water is rainwater. They're very proud of it, as they should be. Super windy. So beautiful to be here.
having my simplest meal with the most beautiful view in the world. Couldn't be happier. I promised myself I wasn't gonna check my Instagram today or YouTube studio, and I brought a journal, so I'm gonna journal and read my Kindle. I do not have a habit of writing in my journal consistently, but it feels great when I do. I think being alone makes me want to write more because if I have somebody next to me, I might as well share my thoughts with them. But when I'm solo and kind of overwhelmed with my thoughts, it feels nice to put them down on the piece of paper. Let me know if you understand a word I just wrote here. Good night. The night was super windy and the tent was very noisy. For a little while, I was afraid the wind would blow me and my tent away, but good thing I had this thing in my tent with me. I could not get any sleep after 2 a.m. Honestly, I ended up listening to some podcasts because I needed to shift my attention from being worried about the wind. It worked, and eventually at 5 a.m., the sun started to rise, and with these magical tinted lights, the sky brought some peace of mind as well. Just gonna sit here to watch the sunrise. Did you see how beautiful it was? Did you see it? So the plan is to wait here until 9 a.m. Then I think at 8 they're gonna drop off another group and he's gonna take us on his way back. So just gonna wait here for 3 hours. Catcalling became such a norm for me that the bird just chirped and I thought somebody whistled at me. Terrible. Who doesn't like a good camping outfit? I don't care if nothing matches, I'm just comfortable. Socks and sandals because ants are biting. I do feel like a little cowgirl though. Look at these chairs standing here proudly like some fancy little furniture. They are on their morning checkup, as everywhere in El Salvador. I have these scratches from yesterday's crazy ride, and for a second I thought I lost my eye. Like for a second. When things like this happen to me, like accidents, I think it's very natural for humans to think about the worst. What would have happened if I didn't survive? And as soon as I started thinking about it and I realized I was thinking about it, I pulled myself back to the reality where everything was fine, where I was breathing normally, I had my 2 eyes, nothing was broken, I wasn't bleeding anywhere. So I was like, everything's fine. Nothing could have happened to you because nothing happened to you. Maybe I had a little bit of pain here and here, but I still do. But everything is fine, you know, I'm alive, I'm okay. And yeah, I don't know why it happens. Kind of scares you a little bit because, okay, you survived now, you survived 10 times, but what if you don't one day? What if something really happens to you one day? And then maybe you blame it on traveling. Okay, because I travel all the time, maybe that's why. But maybe I'm hearing all these voices of my own family, my own relatives, the people, the strangers that I talk to who are like, oh, aren't you afraid? Oh, be careful. Oh, it's so dangerous. Oh, you have to do this. Oh, you have to do that. Oh, alone? I'm hearing all these voices and sounds that in reality do not make any sense to me because I know how I travel. I know my life. I know myself. I trust myself 100%. But still, when things like this happen, the voices of these people get stronger and stronger, and then I have to shut them off all. Like, be quiet, everybody. I know what I'm doing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you very much. I had a beautiful trip, beautiful morning, not so beautiful night, but that's okay. I love you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.